Hey there, Collingswood. Jim Maley here with another update. Say hello to my little friend. I decided to do this indoors. It's been a little chilly, but I did it inside. I'm over at the Scottish Rite Auditorium inside the theater, which I know a lot of you have not seen for quite some time, but it's still here, hoping we get to do something someday. When I came up here to do it, apparently my friend is here. You can see a lot of equipment is set up and kind of things are in a standstill. The stage is closed off, mainly for heat, for segmenting heat. And actually things are all, I'll try and show you maybe later. We'll walk up and take a look at it. It's probably too dark for you to see on this, but set up from the last concert that was scheduled up and canceled out. Still everything's set, ready to go. I was shocked to find my friend here when I came up. I thought he was pretty fun for all these things. So let's focus now on some of the issues, some things that are going on. First and foremost, pandemic-related vaccines. Top of everybody's list. I can tell you that the situation. I'm filming this on Thursday at around noon on the 14th. The situation is very fluid. As you all know, CDC guidelines changed effective today about who can receive vaccines. In addition to those essential workers and other folks with conditions with autoimmune deficiency conditions, things were expanded today so that anyone over the age of 65 and folks under the age of 65 with a certain list of medical conditions are eligible. As far as sites go, Camden County has several sites set up right now, but you need the process for registration, for scheduling an appointment is basically online. It is difficult, I know. The county and the state are working hard to get that set up, make it work better. The best I can tell you is this: register with the state. Go and register through the county site. The county site is connected to the medical record portals for Cooper, Jefferson, Penn. A lot of them, you can go in through that to try to schedule an appointment. Keep track of the county website. Our website, we'll try to link in whenever we can for any information because there's a call that the county is doing, a Zoom conference that they're doing either today or tomorrow on this for the mayors in Camden County. I can tell you, I've talked to Lou Capelli, our good friend, freeholder director, and this is changing hourly. Things are moving really, really fast, and so we'll do our best to get all that information out to you, but you also need to do your homework to be sure that you have all the information possible. We'll push it out in every way you can. I urge you, don't just take one route. Go try to register all the places. Go try signing up wherever you can. It is, it's everybody's doing their best trying to make this all work, but there's a lot of people that want to get this vaccine all at the same time as soon as possible. And for all of our benefits, we want to get as many people vaccinated as we possibly can. So do your homework, keep an eye out for it. We will be pushing information out as much as we possibly can about that. Related to that, pandemic issues, we're in the process of finalizing some people for this COVID-19 recovery team that we're putting together, which is a group of healthcare professionals, business people, residents, that we want to work to provide some assistance to us to help us with how we get out of this. We've got issues from families that are struggling with finances, which Collingswood Cares has been helping out, close to 100 families we've helped out, but families coming out of financial difficulties, health difficulties, all of us, just the whole mental issues to come out of all this. It even feels weird for me to just be in a different physical location. So we want to go over that, how we're dealing with our families, how we're dealing with our neighborhoods, how we're dealing with our business district, how we get them back on track. So that we'll have that coming out. We should have that finalized by our meeting in February, which is a couple weeks away, and hopefully we can get them started doing some work. The big news with our business district about trying to help them is Collingswood Prime. You may be familiar. There's another company out there. I'm not sure of their name. They have something similar to us called Something Prime. We've started this program with delivery services free to the residents, free to you, for our local businesses. So it's kind of taking the model of that bigger chain and kind of doing it on a local level. It's been very well received. It's not just for Collingswood deliveries. It goes beyond Collingswood to roughly a 5-mile radius. Don't hold us to that exactly. It's tied into zip codes and our deal with block delivery. It's helping another local business. They're based in Philly, but another small business. We've gotten a lot of orders. It just started. We've got a fair number of orders. We have more and more businesses signing up to participate in it, and we urge all of you to take part in it. It's a really, really strong program, and we think it's going to be a bit of a help. Between that and the regular online delivery services for hot food, for the restaurant foods, we think we've got an avenue to get us through the really cold winter months to help our businesses to withstand this, to still be around. We've eased up a bunch of parking restrictions, kind of allowed some temporary 15-minute spots so that curbside pickup is made a little bit better. If you have any thoughts, suggestions, ideas about how we might make it easier or better for everybody, please don't hesitate to send me an email, jmaley@collingswood.com. Let us know, and we'll see what we can do to implement that. I want to tell you there's finally some construction that's going to start on some crosswalks, some pedestrian improvements. You'll love this, back in 2014, we successfully won a grant called the Safe Streets to Schools grant, which does some bump outs, some pedestrian improvements in and around different of our schools. It has only taken, working with the state, it's only taken 6 years for us to get the engineering approved and to be ready to go. We have to use state engineers. We have to use state contractors. To say there's some red tape would be a bit of an understatement, but we're at the point right now where we're about to begin to do the work. There's a meeting coming up next week with one of the neighborhoods, and we expect to see some work getting started by the end of this month. So we're looking forward to finally getting that done. It's about $250,000 of a grant that we've gotten, going to make a difference in some spots. For me, one of the highlight spots, a bunch of around the schools, but one of the highlight spots is we should be able to take care of the intersection on Haddon Avenue at Homestead Ave, where the post office is. That crazy intersection should be made a little bit better. But other areas around Tatum, around Zane North, different spots where there's going to be some improvements to help our kids as they're walking to school. I want to give a shout out to the Cross County Connection, which is a nonprofit group that provides funding for pedestrian and traffic studies and for actual work. Some of you may remember over the last year, kind of ended at the end, late into 2020, we completed a pedestrian and bike study with Haddon Township. That was great involvement. We had a lot of people involved in it. It was terrific programming, a terrific planning study. That was funded through Cross County Connection. And then also we've just gotten a bit of a grant from them for actually doing some work on some pedestrian crosswalks to try to get that done. We've also got, last month we applied for a bigger grant, like 7 figures grant for doing some actual work related to improving pedestrian bikeways. And hopefully that comes through. We'll see. So there, I think the big, I'm trying to think if there's any other big tickets. I think they're the big tickets. Oh, recreation. So you can check our borough website with respect to, we've been doing a recreation survey. I'm not sure as I do this if it's closed or not, but we're trying to get ideas. We have a new rec director, Jake Goodman, has got some ideas with respect to trying to expand our programming, trying to open it up to more of our population, which we love the idea, and he's working at it. So he's trying to poll everybody to see what your thoughts are, and we would love to hear from you. There's going to be a new recreation website that's coming up, a new registration process that's coming up, and we're really looking forward to that. So make sure you participate in it. So I'll finish up with this. I know this is really long today. Boy, it's great to be back inside the theater. It's sad in a way because as a community, we had such great fun. It's great to see friends out and about. Like, never saw a deer here in the theater before, but oh well. It's 2021, I think. It's Blur's Day. I hope you all stay safe. Any questions, issues you have, shoot me an email, jmailey@collingswood.com. Call the borough. Don't hesitate. We'll be happy to try to address whatever there is that you have, okay? Everybody be safe. Stay warm. See ya.